Wow. So we can fit 25 people on a screen on your laptop. And I think if you want to see more than that, you have to go to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like we've got about 50 people right now.
Cool.
Okay. How's everybody doing? Can't say anything. Thumbs up. Okay. So I'm going to post here in the chat a link to a video that I made, which is a 12-minute video with the best parts of the home videos that I received. Okay. So while we're waiting for a few more people to come, you can take a look. All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
So for the people who just arrived, you can check the chat. There's a video there that you can watch. We'll start in a minute or two.
Hey, Blair, I think you made Gene a co-host and not me. So maybe,
Did I?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, where are you, Justin?
Probably somewhere in that list.
There's Susan. Nat,
For me,
Justin, your picture's not here.
But it should show my name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Yeah.
Should just say Justin Andrews, I think.
There you go. Yeah, you're a co-host.
Cool.
And I'll make Gene not a co-host. All right. So I will unmute everybody for a second.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, everybody. A lot of noise.
Hello.
Why you don't
Bonjour tout le monde, comment ça va?
Va bien?
Ay, ¿cómo dije? ¿Dónde estamos nosotros?
Okay.
All right. So right now we've got 46 participants. We'll wait for a few more to come in.
45.
And then while you're waiting, you can take a minute or two to look at the link to the video that I put in the chat. And maybe also in the chat, Amran, you can write the question you wanted to ask. Can everybody write in the chat? Check it out and see. So we're up to 50 participants. I think we'll get 60, 70. Kumar. Cedric. So Amran wrote down there, what are you doing for the break? Do you have any plans? We've only got a 10-day break this time. I'm going on a trip down to Mexico way.
No.
Working.
No.
All right, so I will get started. So I need to announce, if you haven't made your schedule for the summer, please do so now. Now's a good time. We're making plans, so you can let us know as soon as possible. Okay, I know a lot of you are continuing in the summer, so it's important for us to know what your schedule is going to be. If you have any questions about how the scheduling works, you can always email me and ask me, okay? So after this meeting, every person is going to have an email with the video and also with the souvenir book. So let me show you a little bit what the souvenir book looks like. This time we've got a 27-page souvenir book. So my friend Hisu helped to put it together, and it's got pictures of all the staff, conversation partners, our demographics from this past semester. Look at that Brazilian group, it's pretty big. And then all the students, and you'll see inside the PDF, there are some links. So if I put my cursor, my mouse over Emmeline, it will open a video. And it's her video that she made for the home video competition, okay? So there are 12 of those hidden links inside the PDF. You just need to put your mouse over it to find them, okay? And then there are profiles of students. There's writing and pictures, art. There's some art there by Marta. Poetry. It's a translation of poetry by Blanca. So there's lots and lots of material there, okay? So you can look at it after the ceremony today. And you're going to get that 12-minute video as well, so you can check that out. So I want to start by saying thank you to all of you students for making it a really enjoyable and memorable semester, and to all of the teachers who have been wonderful and supportive. And it's been a difficult time for everybody, but we made it work, and I'm glad that we did it. So I'm going to pass it over to individual teachers, and the teachers are going to give outstanding student awards to different students. Okay. So the first teacher is going to be Greg. So I'll spotlight Greg here, and we'll unmute him. Just give him a second. There. Okay.
There you go. Thanks, Blair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a great Grammar 1 class this year. My students were all fantastic, but I wanted to talk about one student who not only did really, really well in the class, but also always asked a lot of questions about the grammar of English and was very interested in the subject, and asked a lot of questions about not just things in the grammar book, but also things that she heard in everyday life, listening to English and learning about English. And so that student is Ebru. So maybe we can all give a round of applause for Ebru. Echo.
Yay!
Thank you.
I don't have a piece of paper, but here is your imaginary award.
Yeah.
I wanted to. Oh,
I should cancel the spotlight video.
Camera put कर दी यार
Do I need to do something, Blair?
No, no.
उन्होंने जोया था उसे.
There's Ebru.
I'm here.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So I muted everybody again. So I'll show you the outstanding student certificate that Ebru will receive in her email. Share it. So each outstanding student will get a digital certificate that has some images of Austin in the background, a video, and music. Okay, so there are about 20 outstanding students, and they're all going to get that digital certificate. Okay. All right. Now, the next person to speak is going to be Heidi. So I'll spotlight Heidi and unmute her.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I'm big. So I had an awesome level 1 listening and speaking class, and all my students were amazing. Thank you guys so much for a great semester. I'm going to recognize 2 students. One student is Fadi. Congratulations to Fadi. And the reason I'm recognizing Fadi is he was very enthusiastic, very proactive, and I think he went to every single possible opportunity for the conversation partners and the extra opportunities that I gave for my class outside of class, and he really took a lot of initiative to improve his listening and speaking. So he definitely deserves this award. So congratulations, Fadi.
Yay! Congrats, Fadi.
And then
Oh, sorry, I did that.
no worries. The second student I want to recognize is Katerin. And the reason I wanted to recognize Katerin is she improved so much in the amount of time that she's been here. She came into the class about halfway through, and she hadn't studied much English at all in the past. So she just came into this class and not knowing almost any English, and she has really improved in an amazing way over these last 2 weeks. So, and I know she's working really hard at home and watching movies in English and doing things to improve her English. So congratulations, Katerin.
Okay, thank you so much, Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay. The next person is going to be Rob. Before I put Rob on, I just want to mention what Heidi said about Fadi is true. Every single day he came to the conversation partners, 5 days a week, every week he was there. So he was really, really trying hard. Okay, Rob, it's your turn.
Hello, everybody. Happy end of the semester. We all made it. So I have 3 students that I would like to celebrate today for all of their amazing hard work. First and foremost, I'd like to start with Jisoo. Jisoo has been with us almost since the beginning of the semester. I think she came a little bit late in our reading 1 class. Jisoo has worked incredibly hard. She's almost always the very first person to class every day. And she crushed it. She's just done an amazing job this semester. And I believe she's done so well that she's actually moving up to reading 3 because she's really crushed it. So excellent job, Jisoo. Good job. Give yourself a clap. Give yourself a clap. Yeah, good job, Jisoo. Next, I would like to talk about my writing class. Now, the academic writing and note-taking class is not the most fun class. It's not the most engaging class, but it is a class that requires a ton of hard work. And I would really like to celebrate Armando for his improvement in his writing this semester. His writing has dramatically, his writing was good before, but now it's quite good. And if Armando, if you want to take the test, the TOEFL test, you're ready. You're just about there, at least for the writing. Yeah. So big round of applause for Armando, crushing it. Well done, sir. Um, and then finally, in the media studies class, this class was super fun. There were some ups and downs. There were times when we kind of lost everybody, but now with the crisis, we've managed to pivot to some interesting material. And even through these difficult times, everyone in that class has done a very, very good job. You've all worked really hard. So I would like to celebrate Yuli's amazing effort this semester. It's difficult. Everybody here knows it's difficult to do something when you're not super motivated to do it. But everyone in that class has worked really hard, and Yuli especially. Works harder than Yuli works very, very hard. So we're going to celebrate her effort today in all of the classes, but especially that one for being so amazing. Good job, Yuli. Thank you, Yuli. And that's
All right. Thank you, Rob. So yeah, Yuli and Armando both have really good home videos. So you can find the links to those home videos in the souvenir book that you're going to get. They're great. Okay. And now we'll have Gail. Let me find Gail here. Okay.
Good.
You're ready, Gail.
Yes. I'm so happy to see everybody, and I really do want to spotlight some fantastic students that I had in 2 different classes. In my Reading 4 class, all of the students showed so much improvement, and it was really difficult. I found that we had a lot of assignments, and 3 particular students in this reading class always had their assignments in. They exceeded the expectations. They did the extra things, but what was super exciting is that all 3 of these students are moving into really operating in English. And it was obvious to me, and they are reading in English, not just for assignments, but for learning and because they want to. The first student is Shu, and she came to me saying, you know, this is really difficult and I'm having a hard time, but she pressed through and made amazing progress. Her reading fluency is beautiful, and I want to commend Shu. Also, Im Son joined our class a little bit late, and she really embraced some of the extra activities and developed some things with reading and using English in her home with her children during this time of the quarantine. And you could just see how she is really becoming an English speaker in all realms of her life. And then Anita, I want to brag on Anita because here is a young woman running a business, educating her son at home in English and in Hungarian for his classes, and still maintaining a top average in the class. So really hats off to you also, Anita, for a fantastic job. Then in the other class, in the creative writing hot topics, the students, the projects that they presented today were so phenomenal. Their creativity just is precious, and the things that they shared in their final project were so meaningful. 2 students that I want to celebrate in that group are Liliana, who has just exploded in her English this time of being online. She's actually operating from Mexico, and the depth and the profound and abstract things that she is sharing in English is just crazy. And then the other person is Christina, and I want to thank Christina for her leadership in the class, for how she was always ready to encourage other students to step up, to be the first person to volunteer. and to just really bring a great positive force in the class. So it was a great semester. Thanks to everybody.
Great. Thank you very much. Truly, lots of amazing students this semester. So next up is Brian. So I'll spotlight his video. Okay. Let's make sure that he's still muted. Just give me a second. There we go.
Okay.
You're ready.
Okay, I had a lot of fun with everyone this semester, and I want to thank everyone for their patience, especially when we went online and everything got so crazy. But there were, and many more students that I'm going to name here were outstanding. But these were some of the standouts in my classes. The first one I would like to recognize is Patricia. I had her in grammar and error correction, and she always participated, always came to class, did her homework, never complained, even when things got kind of crazy in there at times. So Patricia, great job. I want to thank you. I hope that you learned something, and it was a pleasure having you in class. Okay, the next one, also in that class, and he was in my idioms class, is Marwan. Marwan, you did a great job in all of the classes, and I really liked the way you always you brought in ideas from outside of class. You had no problem talking about different subjects and just going in depth about a lot of things. So thank you very much for all of your participation. Okay, the next one in my idioms class is Olga. Olga seemed like she'd been using these idioms all her life. She seemed very natural with them. Again, always did her work, always came to class, participated. It was just a pleasure to have in class. So Olga, thank you. I hope you learned something in there. And let's see, another great student I had in 2 classes was Flavia. Flavia did, again, all of her work, did extra work at times, was always very pleasant, actually made the classes so much more enjoyable for me and the other students. So Flavia, great job. Thank you. And the last one, someone who's leaving, who I'm really going to miss, is Sylvie. So Sylvie was a pleasure to have in class. She always had interesting stories to tell us, and comparing France to the United States, and she was very vocal with her opinion, which I appreciated in class. So Sylvie, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed being in the class as much as I enjoyed having you there. So for Patricia, Sylvie, Marwan, Flavia, and Olga, thank you very much. Yay.
All right.
That's all.
Thank you, Brian. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely miss Sylvie very much. She was a great addition to our school. Next up is Nelson.
All right, am I unmuted?
You're unmuted, yeah.
All right, so first of all, I want to say that I have 2 classes, my TOEFL class and the Hot Topics class, that I think all my students in that class were outstanding, because the TOEFL class can be very boring. And then the Hot Topics class, we talked about some very controversial things. So thank you to all my students for, just making it enjoyable. And we laughed so much, we had a great time, and it was very respectful. So to those 2 groups, I really appreciate everything. For my grammar class, I want to recognize 2 students. One of them, he came later in the semester, but he was very focused and committed, and he's an excellent student. So I want to give a shout out to Santiago. Santiago. And my other student in this class who I want to highlight is, I mainly want to focus on her dedication and her leadership skills. She was always willing to work well with others. And even when things got difficult, she was always with a, happy to learn and to be there. So Alma, shout out to Alma. And next up, I want to give recognition to a student for her writing. This student, even when I couldn't understand her handwriting, when I got through it, I was like, wow, this is amazing writing. So Jasmine from my creative writing class, excellent writer. So I hope she keeps writing and that she keeps sharing her writing with me because I really enjoy it. And finally, I want to give a most improved recognition to one student who, at the beginning, she was very distracted because she was doing something in her personal life that is huge and awesome, starting her own business. And then when we got back to class, I saw such commitment and improvement to her work and her learning. So I want to give a shout out to Monica. So yes, those are my recognitions. So thank you guys very much for an incredible semester. I'm gonna miss you guys.
All right, thank you, Nelson. That was great. Yeah, I've personally taught most of those students, and I agree that they're all amazing people. Next up is Marta.
Okie doke. Let's see. I also have a hard time choosing who. I had a lot of great students, and particularly in my writing class, I would just wish I could give an award just to the class, like the best class. I love my writing class. But I'm going to start with 2 students from my writing class, and that's Lillian and Blanca. Both of them, just for, I know it's hard for them, and they've overcome some insecurities and done a great job. And I'm just really so glad they were in my class and love them both. Also, a student who was in a couple of classes, she came in late. Her first week was our quarantine week. So she never got to be in class with us in real life. And I'm really glad that she jumped in there and just, you know, she did great. And that's Andrea. And she was wonderful in class. So, and she had a great presentation on her 3D printing work, which is amazing. Very fascinating stuff. And then last, I'd also like to give an award to Razia for being the first on the Zoom, doing all the work, answering my emails, just being very, very engaged, asking great questions, such a great participant, and I really enjoyed having her in class. And that's it. Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you. The next one is Rachel. So we'll grab Rachel.
Hi, everybody. Similarly to the other, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Similarly to the other teachers, I had so many amazing students, and I would like to give an award to everybody. However, I had to choose a few. So first of all, I don't know if he's here today, but this is a student who it was very difficult for him to figure out the technology, as it was for everybody, including myself. But it was very difficult for him to figure out the technology. However, he pushed through and he did not give up, and he was the first one to class every day, and he was so eager to learn, and that is June. So yay, June, if you're out there somewhere. Okay, and next, I would like to say that in my writing class, well, my reading class was amazing, but my writing class was also amazing, and I think everybody in there deserves an award. However, I had to choose one, and I'm going to give this award to somebody who came in after the semester started from a lower level and wanted to push himself, and in fact, he has excelled in this class, and that is Edwards. So yay, Edwards. And lastly, in my idioms and slang class, all of the students in there are rock stars. But I chose one student who always went above and beyond and was so excited and did an amazing job, and that is Emlyn. So Emlyn gets the award for my idioms and slang class. And thank y'all for being amazing. Like, this semester was great. I thought it was gonna not be good because it was online, but this last 5 weeks has been so much fun.
Right. Thank you. So yeah, Edwards and Emmeline, they also have home videos that you can watch. And you just find the links in that souvenir book and you can watch their home videos. Also, you can watch the 12-minute one that I made where I took the best parts of all of the different home videos, and you can see a lot of their sections in the videos. So I need to announce the winners of the HOFT Institute home video competition. So Emmeline started it out, and she made a really great video. And then since then, I've gotten 12 other home videos. I've got videos from Armando, Edwards, Yuli, Claudia, Flavia, Ajpub, Jose, Ileana, Wasim, Olga, and Paulo. And in the 12-minute video that I made, you can see little clips from all of them. So it was a very difficult decision to choose who won, but I thought that Emmeline should get the first prize because she did so well.
Yay! Yay!
Sing all right, brother. I did do good.
You know what she's on them, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Emmeline. In total, I think she made about 20 minutes of home video footage. So she did 2 separate videos and she really put a lot of effort into it. And it's funny and it's well produced, it's professional looking. So I think she has a future in video if she wants to pursue that. Now, I said I was going to choose 2 other students as runner-ups, so like first and second prize. And looking over the 12 submissions, I think that Ajpub submitted one that was just outstanding. So he's going to be another one of the winners.
Yay! Apple, yeah!
So yeah, his video, it's very artsy. It's got like lots of color and things that he did with the camera, which are really great. So I liked it a lot. And the last one, I looked over all the videos and there were so many good ones. And I decided that Flavia should be the third one. She did a really, really excellent exercise.
Flavia!
Yay!
She did an excellent exercise video, and she also did a second video as well. So she put in a lot of effort. So it's been a real pleasure to work with the people I work with and to have the students we have. And like Rachel said, I was worried when the coronavirus hit. I thought that maybe it might cause major problems for us, but it seems in some ways even it was an improvement in some ways. No traffic, right? No parking problems, no waiting for bathrooms anymore. So there were good things about it to go with the bad things. So we made it through, and hopefully the summer will be just as fun and enjoyable. And I look forward to seeing many of you again. And thank you all. Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations.
So that's all for the completion ceremony for this semester. You can check out the completion certificates you're going to get, the outstanding student certificates you'll get, the souvenir book with the links to the videos, and my big 12-minute video. Okay? And I look forward to hearing from you about your schedules and everything for next semester. All right? So thank you very much. I'll unmute everybody so you can all say goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Next time.
Miss you. See you soon.
See you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Au revoir. Bye-bye, Patricia.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, Sylvie.
Au revoir, Marwan. Au revoir. Salut.
Bye, Siri.
Emeline.
Bye.
To you and
Bye.
you and you.
Bye.
Bye, Anita.
Bye.
Bye. Don't be sad.
Slowly disappear.
Writing 3, go to class.
Bye, Rochelle.
Bye, Sylvie.
Bye. Bye-bye, Marta.
Bye, Sylvie.
Bye-bye. Thank you very
Bye.
much. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Bye, Flavia.
Bye.
Santiago.
Bye, Brian.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teachers. Bye.
Bye.
Sure, bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Andrea.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Marta.
Stay in touch, Sylvie.
Bye-bye. Rare. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See you.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye, Sylvie.
Bye-bye.
See you, Lillian.
Bye.
Eliana, see you.
See ya.
Hopefully in real life
Marta.
sometime.
Right?
Mama.
Sometimes.
It's Con. Con, you're not driving while you're watching this, are you?
Probably. Probably.
I caught you. All right. See you later, Con.